One mommy blogger revealing the truth behind the glossy image of perfection we saw on her social media. Those yummy meals, polished smiles, she says were often bought and paid for by advertisers. But the stress of chasing those lucrative sponsors turned her family life, she says, into a charade. Josi Denise had the picture-perfect life on social media. The 27-year-old mother of three, creator of the blog The American Mama, shared adorable images of her enviable family, from birthday parties to exotic family vacations. But now she says it was all an elaborate ruse.
It really took over so much of my life. I had up to 50,000 unique viewers per month, and I was making up to $1,500 per blog post.
Josi became an influencer, an online celebrity of sorts, who companies pay to post about using their products.
I was posting photos that were happy because I needed that post. Every activity with your kids, you're taking photos of it and you're thinking, how can I spin this into a story? If I had a deadline to meet the sponsored post and we weren't actually having a great time, I still needed to get those photos.
But Josi says the facade went too far when hustling for every sponsored photo op began squeezing the joy out of parenting and her marriage. Her exasperation culminating in what she says is this faked Father's Day post for a tea company.
We had to do it a month out so that I had the photos edited in time for Father's Day. So it wasn't authentic. It wasn't on Father's Day. It did feel very stage-directed.
So finally, she quit, writing a farewell blog that went viral, slamming the world of mommy bloggers and exposing what she says is the dirty little not-so-secret world of paid posts. She writes, 90% of the fake nonsense I used to share on the internet as a mommy blogger, writing about my fake life and oh-so-happy marriage, they are pure. She goes on to say, why do you put exclamation points after every sentence? You are not that happy in your everyday life. Nobody buys it. There is a whole world of super influencers on social media, from bloggers and celebrities to your seemingly average teen. Companies seek them out to subtly, or not so subtly, advertise to their millions of followers.
Luxurious, rich, lavish, superior, it's the white gold.
On the low end, Josi says sponsors pay $125 for a post, but for someone like Scott Disick, who has over 16 million followers, he can reportedly earn as much as $20K for a single post. Disick, of course, is famous for dating a Kardashian and for his drunken exploits featured on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But here, he accidentally posted the sponsor's instructions. He wrote, here you go, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, write the below. Caption, keeping up with the summer workout routine with my morning protein shake. It was constantly curating that kind of ad, trying not to look like an ad, that Josi says felt so dishonest for her.
You're not really having a good time in the moment with the people that you're spending your time with. It's just a photo shoot.
What Josi is expressing about the insincerity of her posts is a problem with all social media, whether you're a mommy blogger or not, because we have this habit of only posting the most perfect images that make our lives look incredible.
Even Adele this past Sunday chastised a fan for not being in the moment.
I want to tell that lady as well, can you stop filming me with a video camera, because I'm really here in real life. You can enjoy it in real life rather than through your camera.
It seems more and more people are feeling disconnected from their real lives. One study shows more time on social media correlates with more feelings of loneliness and even depression.
I was miserable. I had it all, and I was miserable, because when you let yourself be defined by numbers, you let yourself be defined by something that is not pure. I quit social media for my 12-year-old self.
Asina O'Neill's 19-year-old self attracted more than 500,000 followers, a glamorous, cool teenager, seemingly living the life.
Taking myself off social media is a wake-up call to anyone and everyone who follows me.
She said it would be her last YouTube post and that she would shut it all down. She deleted most of the thousands of photos on her wildly popular Instagram account, and the few she left up, she changed their captions to reveal what she says really was going on. Not real life. I didn't pay for the dress, took countless photos trying to look hot for Instagram. And she writes, not real life. Took over 100 in similar poses trying to make my stomach look good. And There is nothing zen about trying to look zen, taking a photo of you trying to be zen and proving you're zen on Instagram.
Everything I did was for views, for likes, for followers.
She started dabbling in social media as a tween in middle school.
Yeah, it was just like a selfie that I put up, and I remember so clearly like hoping it would get some likes.
She got so many likes, she too started getting paid to post, something she realized many of her followers didn't even know.
Like, what, paid Instagram posts? And then I was like, what, people don't know this?
She says it's one of the reasons for her change of heart.
I was talking to my sister, she's 14. I said to her this thing where I was like, when I was your age, you know, I looked at models and I remember actually measuring my stomach and looking in the mirror thinking, am I like them? Why aren't I like them? And she burst out in tears and said, I do that.
Her takedown of social media catapulted her star even higher, an outpouring of support online from all over the world. The gratitude prompting her to make one more video post.
I just feel so grateful that this is being spread, that this is actually getting out there.
Asina told us that she never intended to create a big fuss.
I think if people understood just the amount of effort and time that goes into perfecting your life like that and being that consistent, then I think that wouldn't be so aspirational. I think the reality is quite sad.
This girl is standing up for other girls and giving them permission to stop trying to be so perfect online. She's saying, this is fake. What we're doing is fake, and you don't have to feel badly about yourselves because nobody can look like me without trying so hard.
But her move triggered detractors too, saying her regret was fake, accusing her of wanting more attention.
I don't want likes, I don't want followers. You know, this is what I want, the videos I want to put up just for me, not views.
7 months later, Asina is still living life offline. And Josi, the American mama, is also facing a lot of backlash as well from other mommy bloggers, saying, you're a sick, sick person. I feel sorry for your children.
What color are we going to paint the baby's room?
Today, Josi says she's much happier writing about her new real life without the burden of having to attract sponsors.
That comes across in my writing. I'm able to open up about the insecure and dark parts of my life from my past. I'm able to tell stories and relate to people and help people because I'm in such a confident place emotionally.